Hi y'all, this is Jordan Schlacey with Joe & Co. and today I'm bringing you a local neighborhood market update for one of my favorite neighborhoods, Bridgeland. Bridgeland can be found in Cypress, Texas. It is a master plan community. It is the same developer as the Woodlands and the Woodlands Hills. I'm also going to talk about why I love the Woodlands and why you might love it too. So if you're a buyer or a seller, this is a perfect video for you. The statistics that I'm going to go over are average price per square foot for all homes sold in the last 6 months, current number of active listings, median days on market for the sold homes, average sales price for the sold homes, list price to sales price ratio, and then whether it's a buyer's market or seller's market. What's so special about this video is I have 3 sets of data that I'm going to share with you, and it is just going to paint this really cool picture. First, I'm going to share with you all of the statistics for all of the homes that have sold in the master plan community called Bridgeland. And then I'm going to share the statistics with you just for new construction. And then I'm going to focus on just the homes in Cypress ISD. So there are 2 school districts in Bridgeland, and I'm going to separate all the data just for Cypress ISD. The bulk of the neighborhood is in Cypress ISD, and it is where the original portion of the neighborhood was developed. So I'm so excited, so please sit back. So there are 269 homes active right now for sale in Bridgeland. You have 112 pending and 416 have sold in the last 6 months. Your median days on market is 61. You're seeing between 97 and 98% list price to sales price ratio. Your price per square foot sold is average is $191. Your average sales price is $560,000. And is it a buyer's market or a seller's market? In all of Bridgeland, we're seeing 2.89 months of inventory. So this is going to be really close to a seller's market, but it's technically a buyer's market. Anything above 3 months of inventory is considered a buyer's market, but it all depends on price point, price range. Does the house have a pool? Is it new construction? Where is it located? Which village? Etc., etc. Now let's look at the data just for new construction. So 61 days on market for all of Bridgeland. And when we look at new construction, it's about 70 days from when they list to when it goes under contract. Your sales price to list price ratio is 93 to 97%. So if you're looking for a deal, new construction is going to be where you get the best deal for the value and purchase price. Your adjusted price per square foot is $198 per square foot. So these are going to be lesser expensive homes than the bulk of the Woodlands on average. Bridgeland on average. Your adjusted sales price average is $534. And when I say adjusted, it means like, were there any incentives being offered, and those incentives are subtracted from the sales price before we do the math on the square footage. 149 active homes, 76 pending, 274 new construction homes sold in the last 6 months. So over half have been new construction in the neighborhood. Now let's just look at Cypress ISD. I think this is so much fun. But inventory is 3.25. So the new construction is moving a lot faster than the neighborhood as a whole. So just looking at Cypress ISD, we have 102 active listings. We have 34 pending, and in the last 6 months, 149 have sold. This is really common because most people, they pick the perfect neighborhood and they don't move. Like the Bridgeland is the perfect neighborhood, so we aren't seeing a ton of inventory and we aren't seeing a ton of movement in comparison to a city like the Woodlands, which is more established, that master plan community. So average days on market is 44, a lot less than the other 2 pieces of data, which is really cool. And then list price to sales price ratio is also higher, 98 to 99%. So these homes are moving faster and they're getting closer to list price. And so this means a lot to me. Like, even though the average home is sitting more than 30 days, they're still getting really close to asking price. So I think that just shows this is a really healthy, desirable neighborhood. Your adjusted price per square foot is $195. So that is the highest out of all of the statistics. And then the average close price is $586,000. So I think that's really cool. I think that's so much fun, cool information. If you want any of this emailed to you, just reach out to me. But why do I love this neighborhood? It's going to be the master planned concept. It's going to be the amenities. It's going to be the commercial. It's going to be the new construction. It is going to be the amenities. It's going to be the walkability. It's going to be the award-winning schools. All the schools are on site, which I think is super cool. I'm going to break down the amenities for you, and I'm sure you're going to fall in love just like I did the first time I saw it. So they have their own website, which is super cool, and Josie Lake is one of my favorites. It's a great place to watch a sunset. There's hike and bike trails, there's the playgrounds and the splash pads and the parks. It is so cool. So I'm going to talk about the neighborhood broken down by villages, by village, and the amenities in each village. So we have Lakeland Village. There is the Lakeland Activity Center. It's 6,000 square feet. It's a resort-style facility, a junior Olympic pool, a play pool, and a spray park. There are two 30-foot water slides, a fitness center, tennis courts, playgrounds, and picnic areas. In the Lakeland Village Park, it's a 20-acre park featuring heated lap pool, spray park, fenced dog park, skate park, basketball courts, canoe, kayak launch, fishing pier, playgrounds, walking trail, and play fields. You have the Village Retail Center with shops, restaurants, doctor's offices, salons, coffee, and fitness studios. There are tons of open space and trails, dozens of trails, lakeside fishing, bird watching, canoe and kayaking, over 750 shaded acres, which is amazing. And then you have Parkland Village. There is a Parkland Village Park and Activity Center. It has indoor events, fitness facility, terrace lawns, and lakeside strolls, so like paths. There's a pool complex. It's 1,500 square foot lap pool, a 6,500 square foot leisure pool with a zero entry, so like that beach style entry for little kids. The Lazy River, a 3,100 square foot splash pad that they call the spray ground. Sports fields and sports courts, tennis courts, soccer courts, basketball courts, dog park, walking trails, pedestrian trails. Pretty sure there's some pickleball thrown in here. I know there's pickleball in Bridgeland. You have the lakes and trails. It's so scenic. There's gathering spaces and all the paths, which is super fun. And Prairie Land Village, which is one of the newer ones. There's a Long Wing Landing amenity complex, 2 pools with pavilion and the kids playground, activity center, so like a room with flex rooms, prep kitchen, event lawn overlooking the lake, and it holds up to 150 people, ping pong station, barbecue grills, and pavilions that you can reserve. And then we have Creekland Village, which is also a newer village. There's the Creekland Amenity Center, which is designed with biodiversity in mind, so it's really beautiful and it's so much fun. Hike and bike trails, neighborhood parks, catch and release fishing lakes, environmental gardens, and an activity center. There is extensive open space. There are streams and meadows and rain gardens, and over 50% of this area has been preserved as open area for the wildlife and such. And then you have Bridgeland Central, which is where the HEB is, which is super fun. This is a 128,000 square foot complex. It opened in October of 2024. Big and beautiful. In 2025, there was more retail and dining opened for Q2, and then office and mixed-use space opening this summer, so it might already be open, and trails connect all of this. It's so cool. And then community features, so not broken down by village, include 900 acres of lakes and more than 250 miles of multi-use trails linking all of the villages, which is super cool. There's complimentary equipment for residents, free kayak, canoe, and paddle boat rentals. There are tons of activities and events throughout the neighborhood, over 30 classes, clubs, and community events, full-time event director there on site. And then every village has some type of hub, coffee shop, fitness studio, healthcare. There are really just 2 that you would go to, but so if you love to spend time outside, this might be the perfect neighborhood for you. It's just beautiful. It has the best location off of Grand Parkway 99 between 290 and I-10, so just really easy access to anything. You're only 30 minutes from the Woodlands if you want a fancy mall. You're 30 to 45 minutes from downtown. You have so much shopping off of 290 in Cypress. You have Katie's so close. It really is an amazing community right in the heart of Houston. I love Cypress. It's just one of my favorite places ever, and I know you might fall in love with it if you just give it a chance and you do some research and come see the houses. It is just, you know, I'm a girl and I like stuff that's pretty. So again, my name is Jordan Shalacy with 𝗏𝗏. Down below there's going to be a link to schedule a call with me. I would love to meet you. I would love to hear your story. My goal isn't just to be a realtor, it's to be a resource, and I really cannot wait to help you. I hope you have a great day. I'll talk to you soon. Bye, y'all.